Canada rescinds digital services tax after Trump suspends trade talks. Canada has rescinded its digital services tax in a bid to advance trade negotiations with the United States, days after U.S. President Donald Trump called off talks in retaliation for the levy. Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney, in a statement on Sunday, said he and Trump have now agreed to resume trade negotiations. Today's announcement will support a resumption of negotiations toward the July 21, 2025, timeline set out at this month's G7 Leaders Summit in Kananaskis, Carney said. The Canadian levy on technology firms had been set to go into effect on Monday. Trump said on Friday that the tax, targeting our American technology companies, was a direct and blatant attack on our country. The U.S. is home to some of the world's biggest technology companies, including Apple, Alphabet, Google, Amazon and Meta. Canadian tech journalist Paris Marks told Al Jazeera that Carney's decision to drop the levy shows Trump that Canada can be pushed around. Multinational tech companies do not pay their fair share of tax in Canada, and the digital services tax is designed to address that, said Marks, who hosts the Tech Won't Save Us podcast. It has been continually delayed for years in the hope that a diplomatic process in the OECD would create an international framework to ensure those companies pay more tax in countries around the world. But the United States, under former U.S. President Joe Biden and Trump, has ensured it's been unable to move forward, he said. More countries are enacting digital services taxes for that very reason, and Canada is wrong to back down, he added. Canada's planned digital tax was 3% of the digital services revenue a firm takes in from Canadian users above $20 million in a calendar year, and payments were to be retroactive to 2022. The levy was to apply to online marketplaces, social media platforms, digital advertising and the sale or licensing of user data. Canada's Finance Ministry said the collection of the tax will be halted and that Finance Minister François-Philippe Champagne will bring forward legislation to rescind the Digital Services Tax DST Act. The DST was announced in 2020 to address the fact that many large technology companies operating in Canada may not otherwise pay tax on revenues generated from Canadians, the statement said. Canada's preference has always been a multilateral agreement related to digital services taxation. Canada is the second largest U.S. trading partner after Mexico, and the largest buyer of U.S. exports. It bought $349.4 billion of U.S. goods last year and exported $412.7 billion to the U.S., according to U.S. Census Bureau data. Canada had escaped Trump's broad tariffs imposed in April but faces 50% duties on steel and aluminum. That's what we can say. Don't forget to support our channel by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing. We thank you all for your support.